voice gone too as well.
Yes.
No.
Wait, I just need one person talking.
Oh my God.
Hello,
I need
please.
just
I
one
I need
person
to talk.
talking to me. Listen, you know what? I'm at this listen,
Calm
I
down.
like
It's
it.
going hell. Don't get overstimulated.
I'm not overstimulated, but what I'm saying is this. When I'm talking, I just need for everybody to let me speak. I don't speak a lot, but when I am speaking, it's because I'm trying to do something. Listen, I need boxes, so have Bucky, have you talked? Bucky.
Gucci.
No. I've spoken.
Okay. Samuel, have you spoke?
There's some that I just want to respond and then leave.
Okay,
I'll respond
Mozzie,
if you
have you
want.
spoke? Mozzie, have you spoke? Mizzy?
No, I haven't spoken.
Okay, and what
Yeah,
about
Lucy just got a
okay?
different.
What about okay, UBL? Have you spoke?
It's a good day. Now I've not spoken.
Okay, I need for you guys to go ahead and speak, and I need everybody to speak uninterrupted. Samuel, if you have not spoken on this panel today, go ahead.
So I have spoken, but I want to
Okay.
respond to what AG has said.
That's fine. Hold it. Buki, have you spoke? Buki. Okay, go ahead. You have 2 minutes.
Before I start, I'm actually in Nigeria. Okay. So before I start, I'm reading some comments. Some people say that the guy that just went down now is in Nigeria. No, he's not in Nigeria. He's a Cameroonian. You know, in Cameroon, Cameroon is a bilingual country. They are English speaking and they are French speaking. So this one's the guy is a Cameroonian speaking English. So this South African should not say what you do. Okay, based on what you were saying, what he's saying is actually the truth. Because here in Nigeria, we do much of most Nigerians are entrepreneurs. We do much, even small scale businesses or big business. So most people from different states, like for example, I'm from Imo State. So for example, if I travel to Lagos or another state in Nigeria, there might be an Igbo king in Lagos State. The same thing applies to other tribes. Right in my state, in Imo State, like there is, we have some Hausa kings. Just the thing is just to govern the Hausa community in the state. For example, so going back to the South African stuff, the Igbo people installing an Igbo king in South Africa is not for South Africans. This is for the Igbo community in South Africa. For example, and one of the reasons why...
Point of correction, before you go...
Let me finish what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Before you finish
I know. Wait.
No.
I know I'm speaking. I know I'm talking.
Thank you, Buka. Thank you so much, Buki. We'll come back to you. Your 2 minutes is up. Mozzie, go ahead. Mozzie.
Okay.
Listen, if I call you, you're not ready. I'm only calling your name 2 times, and then I will drop you. I have too many people waiting. Go ahead, Mozzie.
It's fine. So it's Mzu, but that's why I was a bit confused. Yeah, I'm from the Eastern Cape where this situation is happening with the Nigerian what's-a-face. My brother... Sorry?
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so the report isn't that this is just like an embassy person being installed. This person also is claiming to be a traditional leader, which as a Xhosa person in the Eastern Cape is very infuriating because it really doesn't matter what you do in your country in terms of having people representing for your community. You don't go to another person's country and impose your cultural standards upon the people and then use their language also by saying, I'm also not just King Solomon, but I'm also a traditional leader in a very conservative province such as the Eastern Cape. The Eastern Cape is very conservative because it's very. I'm not saying it's superior, but it's very entrenched in its traditional practices, and to claim any traditional association in the Eastern Cape would offend anyone from there. This then goes to how this has never been done in the KZN, in Johannesburg, in Hillbrow, where there's a larger population of people. This has to happen in the place where it's the most conservative people, which does feel like a personal insult and an overall representation of how these people act when they come into our country. They impose themselves in the most sacred spaces and tell us, this whole time these guys are telling us, no, it's an embassy. We don't do that here, sir. Full stop. Keep that energy somewhere else. Keep that energy in Nigeria or in West Africa. Here, if you're going to claim traditional leadership or anything you have to be of that place. Full stop. It doesn't make sense you coming and bringing your practices and imposing them onto such a conservative space. It's deeply insulting.
Thank you so much, Prince. We'll come back to you. Prince, I'm sorry, Mozzie, we'll come back. Prince, go ahead.
Yes, hello, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yeah, first of all, can you guys just give me a few seconds? I'm going to put on the camera and I'm going to show an evidence because I like to base things on facts.
You got 5 minutes.
Yes. All right.
Join me as I dive deep into Nigeria's surprising role in the fight against apartheid in South Africa, as we uncover the untold stories that changed history. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating chapter in African history that often gets overlooked. Nigeria, the most populous country in Africa, played a significant role in the fight against apartheid in South Africa, just like some other African countries played their part. But it seems Nigeria's role is always overlooked. And just how significant was it? That's what we're about to find out. As we all know, apartheid was a brutal system of
Well, I'm gonna pause like that. Number one, from what I'm hearing, all these guys talking about these South Africans, I respect your country. I respect you that you're fighting for your country, but you need to know the history. I'm a 61-year-old kid, and I remember when. Yeah, 61 years old.
You are a king. You're a king.
No, I'm 61 years old. And I remember when I was a little kid, I was in high school at that time during the time of apartheid, and there was a journalist in our street. I was even asking him that, what can I be able to do to publish something about South Africa? Nigeria played a very, very, very important role in bringing apartheid down in South Africa. And that was the reason during the Brisbane of 1988, 1990 Olympic, 88 Commonwealth Games, Nigeria led a coalition of Commonwealth countries that boycott the Commonwealth Games. Before, we don't need visa the only country we need visa to go to is America, Germany, Italy. All we need to do is pick our passport, go to Canada, Australia, all those things. We forfeited that because we fought for these people, the South African. So after the independence, the next thing...
Thank you so much, Prince. We'll come back to you. We got 2 minutes. Everybody needs to get in. James, go ahead. James, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you was almost out of there, but go ahead.
Okay. My brother from Nigeria, don't come here with talking about apartheid and stuff. Before apartheid, there was Xhosas. Before apartheid, there were Zulus in the KZN, in the Eastern Cape. Remember, your king fly all the way from Nigeria to Eastern Cape. There were Xhosas who fought 100 wars. You don't even know that. You just know apartheid. Do you know that? You don't know nothing, but you have an audacity just to fly from Nigeria when they come install your e-booking. What is that? E-booking? I don't know. But all I'm going to say to you...
Sorry.
All I'm going to say to you, 30th of November, the 30th of March, my guy, the 30th of, we're going to deal with you properly. Can you imagine that?
What?
coming.
He said
That's the only
that
No, ma'am. I'll say it. Ne?
Okay.
The 30th of March is coming. That's what I said.
Okay. I'm still coming there for
yeah, I don't know what
Gay
I don't
pride.
like to be. Listen, Azizi, I will drop you. Please don't.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I don't know what he said, so I dropped him. If I can't
No,
understand
he was
you,
saying a
then
protest. Auntie, he was saying, remember earlier they were talking about protesting? About all the people who have been coming illegally?
Yeah,
That's
on
what
the
he's
30th.
talking about, the protest on the 30th.
No, that wasn't what he was talking about.
Yeah, that's what he was talking. He was trying to let us know.
he said-
No, it was. He was literally saying that they're having a...
Evil. They're gonna do evil.
No, he literally said that they have a protest. Sir, excuse me, sir. He literally was saying, Aziz is a Nigerian too. He's telling you the same thing as me. He's a Nigerian, just like you. Why would he lie?
He's literally, what he's saying was like 30th is coming, that they are going to
a threat. It was a threat.
That's what he's saying.
How is a protest a threat?
Roman, I'm telling you, that's what he's saying.
How is he? So he's okay. This is what I'm gonna say. South Africans have the right to protest. That's
I'm not
their
saying
country.
they don't have the right to protest,
If
but
they
I'm
want
telling
to
you what
walk
he's saying.
from
He
Timbuktu
is threatening.
to
That's what I'm saying, Roman. What he's trying
so
to
it's a
say.
threat.
What
Okay,
he
so
was
now
trying
you're
to
the South
say-
African
I'm
interpreter.
I'm not saying they are not having any protest, but what he's trying to say was 30th
Roman,
is
you're not
coming.
making any sense now.
What is coming? 30th is coming. In that case, what they are going to
Sorry,
do
you never
to
made
us,
sense.
that's what he's trying to say. That's what I'm telling
Okay.
you.
So I hear what you're saying. That's not what I heard. I don't believe in violence
As your
against
lordship,
anyone.
this is Roman.
Huh?
okay. I don't know. I don't know if because they have a lot of things that's going on over there.
They're doing a
So
protest on the 30th. That's
it
it.
may be a protest, but it may be a bad protest and something coming
Auntie, do you
behind
think
it.
they're
We
going
don't
to jump
know.
between the screen and gather? None of these people are ever going to meet in real life.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I just don't want to talk about it here. And if you can't speak English where I can understand, I don't want to. No, I don't. Fees. Go ahead, Fees.
Okay. I did look it up. He wasn't lying.
Greetings, you all. Yes, of course, on the 30th of March, we've got a protest because what they did, we're taking it as invasion. And this is not just about South Africa. I fail to understand why can't, in direct speaking or focusing specific when it comes to Nigerians, I fail to understand why can't they realize just how much they're making their presence unpleasant for many people. And I'm not xenophobia, please. I don't want somebody coming up with that name because there's no way that you can go to another man's land and want to invade and have your own king, because whatever dissatisfaction they have, nobody would prevent them from going to the king, the Eastern Cape king, the South African king, and go raise whatever concern or issues they have. Why would they want to have their own person who's going to be based there? Because one of the things which comes together with this kingship thingy, they need to be provided with a land. Before you know it, we South Africans will be told that we are not allowed to probably go there. They will try instilling their own laws, their own regulations there, that maybe a woman does not enter there wearing a trouser. Those are things that we, for example, it's things that we actually do. That is our place, and we are saying that we are not welcoming what they are trying to do, because they're going to start with that before you know it, because already they are associated with quite a lot of wrongdoings. When we speak of drugs, there's no way that we're going to talk about drugs and unwanted and how much we hate drugs in our country without mentioning Nigerians as being part of that. So instead of them trying to fix themselves in order for them to be welcomed, no, they boom, they are now coming up with something new. It is wrong. It doesn't matter whichever angle they want to look at it. It is wrong. There is no way that a South African king can go and be welcomed, do exactly the same thing in their land. They need to learn to respect other people's land. Simple. Thank you.
See, let me tell y'all something. Let me say this. It's nothing like a woman when a woman speak. Did y'all see how she was given 2 minutes and baby, she did what she needed to do in them 2 minutes? You men come up here, you talk slow, you move slow, and we can't keep up with you. Then you want to make points for 10 or 15 minutes. Like, did you see this woman come up here and do her thing in 2 minutes? Come on, man. Y'all need to get y'all stuff together and y'all want to be leaders. At the end of the day, baby, I'm just going to say it. Your asses don't really lead nothing. And God said what he said to Adam just to trick him at the end of the day. He had to go and use, what is it called? So, when you trick them, psychology. What is it called, Roman?
Reverse psychology.
He used reverse psychology on Adam. That's what he did. He had to go to the man and tell him his what he was supposed to do in life because he didn't understand the mission. But still, the women are carrying out. Go ahead,
Can you put the screen back up?
Oh my Jesus!
It's
You, my ancestors.
No, you don't have to be there, but put the backdrop back up. And if you curse me again, you're gonna have problems.
We're gonna go on it, girl. I'm gonna go back.
Okay, Sigma. Okay, 1, 2.
Sigma,
you better
please,
speak.
don't break this, please. 2 minutes, please.
Thank you for having me. So I think anybody with a brain would know why having or trying to install a king in a foreign country is problematic. I don't think that needs to be explained. And Nigerians in particular, they've tried this in Ghana and they could see that the locals don't like it. It rubbed the locals the wrong way. And now they're trying it in South Africa. Now, the upsetting part for me as a South African is the fact that the Association of Traditional Leaders actually reached out to them to tell them, we don't like this nonsense. And they tried to rationalize it. They tried to say, no, it's not really a king. It's just, it's our leader within South Africa. And it raises the question, what is the role of a foreign embassy in a country? It's to represent the locals in that country and to strengthen the relations between the two countries. So you don't need to have a king because you already have the Nigerian embassy in South Africa. So one thing is clear here, Nigerians are not here to integrate, they are here to create a parallel culture. And this is why we have an issue with this as South Africans, because our great king, Madam Zulu, King Shaka, he fought wars and he was a conqueror, so he deserves the status of a king. So what enables a Nigerian who comes here wearing curtains with ashy feet and flip-flops to come and declare himself a king? Who has he conquered? These are the things that we're talking about. And you know what? I can tell you now, going forward, it's not going to be easy for Nigerians in South Africa. It's going to end very badly for you. And the Nigerians coming up here to justify or rationalize this nonsense, you are not making it easy for the Nigerians in South Africa. It has already started. So this is not a threat. I'm just telling you that, you're about to reap what you sow because you've been doing this for the longest of time. Thank you.
Like I was saying the first time when Samuel was here, I wanted to say that the first time I just want to clear this because the first time I heard about the Igbo king, I was like, this is silly. No one shouldn't even do that. I remember there was a time all these Chinese people have like a restaurant, so it was only meant for, in Nigeria, it was only meant for the Chinese or the Asians. They don't even use Naira in our own country. So we were like, that's silly. We protested, like, why would you say we shouldn't enter the, what's it called? The restaurant or the supermarket that is in our own country. You stop us from going into this country, into this restaurant for just Asians in our own country. I understand where you guys are coming from. And your point, your anger, your frustration is valid. However, I'm going to South Africa for the Pride in 2026, and I will not take this idea. I will go there illegally, and there's nothing to talk about. Next.
Azizi. Okay, go ahead. I'm about to change out. If anybody want to have final words, you're more than welcome, but I'm about to change the panel.